Good morning and welcome to Thursday's Experts。大家早上好，欢迎来到星期四专谈。我们今天有大维娜 ，We have Darwina with us today, our psychologist， 我们的心理学家。让我们跟她打招呼好吗 ？Shall we say hi to her? Hi Darwina， 大维娜你好。
Hi Elvin, nice to see you again. Hi everyone.
So Darwina, what interesting topic are we gonna talk about today? 我们今天要谈谈什么有趣的知识呢？
Correct. So good question. Today we'll be talking about two types of condition, brain condition. So one is called mild cognitive impairment and another one is called dementia. So Elvin, what do you know of either of these two conditions? What do you know?
大维娜说的就是我们今天要谈两个不同的这个病状，第一个就是我们的失智症，第二个就是我们轻度认知的这个障碍。So 大维娜问我，就是我对这个两个病状有什么了解吗？ So you ask me how much do I know about all this? Are these two different conditions, right? So for dementia, I think most of us have talked about it, we know about it. 失智症我们大多数人都有谈过，都知道一点点，就是可能第一个就是很容易忘记东西。Firstly is we tend to be more forgetful. This forgetfulness is not a normal forgetfulness， 不是平常的这个忘记东西啦，会影响到我们的日常生活。It will affect our daily life, and it will affect things like our eating, our bathing, or even going out. 它会影响到我们日常生活，像是冲凉、出去，可能做东西都会影响到。对我们这个轻度认知障碍 for our mild cognitive impairment, I actually don't know a lot about it. 我就是不是说懂很多。大维娜，你可以跟我们分享多一点吗？ Can you share more with us on this?
Okay, so good that you already know about dementia lah, okay? So let me introduce the second brain condition. It's called mild cognitive impairment, okay? But we just call it MCI, okay? So it is this transitional period between normalcy and dementia, like you mentioned earlier. Okay, so a little forgetfulness is often a normal part of aging. Everyone goes older, a bit forgetful. It's okay. But for people with MCI, the memory and thinking problems can become quite regular. So as they get older, it is difficult to do things like remembering your appointments, your doctor appointments, or remembering what to buy when you go grocery shopping. Okay, so that is one part of it. So unlike people with dementia, right? People with MCI can still take care of themselves. So they still can complete activities like showering, like you say, if they make breakfast, they can do all of that. But still, there is a slow progressive of a decline in their cognition. Things like their memory, start forgetting names, where they keep their things, and then they also have problems like thinking problems. Like suddenly they lose sense of time. Don't know what time is it, or direction, which direction. And it's so common, Elvin, that 10 to 15% of people with MCI actually eventually in the future goes into dementia.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 大维娜说的就是他要跟我们介绍这个轻度认知障碍，我们就叫它 MCI. We should call it MCI. It's easier. I know the words are too long for us all to say. Okay. 所以我们 MCI 就是我们平常还有失智症的中间一半，好吗？所以一点点的这个忘记东西是很平常的，可是有 MCI 的朋友们，他们大多数的时间，他们忘记东西的次数会比较平常一点 ，it's more regular， 比较平常。就是可能他们有这个要去看医生的这个预约会忘记，可能去买东西的时候要忘记买东西，或可能要见朋友的时候也是会忘记。可是跟我们这个失智症的朋友们有一点分别。就是说他们的这个障碍不会影响到他们的日常生活，可是会导致他们大脑这些的东西有一点退化，就是说可能忘记东西、忘记名字，有时可能时间我也忘记是什么时间，这些都是我们这个 MCI 的症状。所以 MCI 我们虽然不是说有听到很多，可是患上 MCI 的朋友们，10到15%的朋友们通常会患上我们那个失智症。 So Darwina, so how do we actually differentiate between MCI, healthy aging and dementia? 我们要怎样分辨我们这个普通老化的一个过程，我们这个 MCI，还有我们这个失智症呢？
Okay, very good question. So a lot of people will be asking so which am I? MCI, dementia, do I have am I aging healthily? So I have a good checklist here that I'm going to put in the slide after this for you to go and check. Which one you're at. Okay?
所以大维娜很好的帮我们有一个 checklist， 给我们查一下怎样分辨这3个不同的症状，好吗？我们去看看这个 checklist。 Let's go and see this checklist, shall we? Okay, welcome back. 欢迎回来。你们看了这个 checklist 过后，你们能分辨吗？ After looking at this checklist, can you all actually differentiate which category are you in? So I think a lot of people would have this fear. 很多人会有这个恐惧症，就是说，如果我是有这个 MCI 的症状怎么办？ What if I have symptoms and signs of MCI? What can I do? So Darwina, what can they do? 大维娜他们能做什么呢？
Okay. So the best way forward is to see your family doctor. So your doctor will interview to check whether you have any chronic issues. They maybe do a blood test to check whether there are any other issues that contribute to memory problems that you are facing.
所以第一个步骤，大维娜说的就是要去看医生。我们医生会跟我们做一个访问做一些测试，这样一来，他就能我们就能比较了解自己可能有什么不同的问题会导致我们这个比较一直忘记东西的这个问题啦，好吗？One more question， 多一个问题，就是说，如果我患上了这个 MCI，if I have MCI and I'm diagnosed with it，is it reversible？ 它能寻回来吗？我可以去治吗？ Is it treatable in a sense? Yeah.
Okay, so good news. So some cases MCI can be reversed or your memory can be improved. So right now there's no medication to improve your MCI. However, there are some healthy lifestyle changes that have shown to improve your MCI or improve your cognitive capabilities. And I have 5 recommendations for me to share with you guys today. 5.
所以大维娜说的是好消息，就是我们有一些方法来帮我们进步我们的大脑的这些记忆力的这些东西，好吗？所以不用太担心，因为现在可能没有药物可以治疗，可是我们可以做一些东西帮助我们的大脑比较好记的东西，可能比较灵活一点。So Darwina, I got one question before we go to our recommendation. 我有一个问题，我们去看你的提示之前有一个问题，就是说 which is so if there's no medication and we can only improve it, does it mean that if I have MCI, I cannot be treated? 就是说，如果我患上 MCI 没有药物，只能做一些东西来帮我进步，是不是说我们有了 MCI 就不能治了呢
？So yeah, so there's no medication, correct? But there are just some ways that if you continually do right now, even with MCI, if you do it right now, it can actually reverse or it can slow down or delay the progression of your cognitive impairment.
Okay, thank you, Darwina. 谢谢大维娜。Let's go and see the 5 recommendations that Darwina have. 我们去看看大维娜有的5个不同的提示。
Okay, so the first recommendation that I have for all of you is to avoid alcohol intake and to stop smoking if you are already smoking, okay? It is found that people who continue smoking and over drinking, too much drinking, hastens the process of cognitive decline.
第一个建议就是大维娜说的，就是我们可以减少我们喝这个酒精饮料或停止抽烟，因为喝酒精饮料和抽烟会导致我们的大脑退化，所以这个是两个很容易的方法来帮助我们预防我们这个大脑的退化。让我们去看看我们第二个介绍。Let's go and see our second recommendation.
Okay, so the second recommendation for all of you is to reduce your stress and anxiety, okay? So find ways to relax and calm your mind down. So this can be done in the form of doing things that you enjoy or things that you find enjoyable. So all this makes you happy and all this makes you feel relaxed.
第二个大维娜说我们能做的就是我们减少我们压力还有焦虑的这些情绪。要怎样减少呢？很容易去做一些东西让我们开心觉得好玩的东西，这样一来我们就会感觉比较开心，就没有那么有压力，没有那么有焦虑。这个就是我们第二个这个方法。This is our second recommendation. Let's move on to our third recommendation. 我们去看看我们第三个方法。
Okay, so the third recommendation for all of you is to get ample sleep at night. Do you remember how many hours you should get at least at night? If you remember 7 to 9 hours, yes, give yourself a clap because you are right.
第三个方法就是有足够的睡眠。你们记得大维娜说了上次他有说过我们一个晚上要睡至少几个小时吗？如果你们答至少7个小时，你们就答对了。记得足够的睡眠会帮助我们的大脑。Okay, having ample sleep will help our brain. Okay, so let's go and move on to our fourth recommendation. 我们去看看我们第四个方法。
Okay, so the fourth recommendation is to continue being physically active, okay? So for all of those of you that actually exercise with Alvin, continue doing those exercises. And it's good now that the videos cannot be repeated, right, at your own timing. So continue doing it. Keep the blood flowing throughout your body and, up to your brain as well.
第四个提示就是第四个方法是我最喜欢的，就是运动。我们运动能帮助我们的大脑，帮助我们的血液循环在我们身体，循环到我们头里，好吗？所以运动也是很重要。Exercise is equally important. Okay, so now let us move on to our last and final recommendation. 我们去看看我们最后一个第五个方法。
Okay, so my fifth and final recommendation is to eat a healthy plate of nutritious food. So aside from the usual things, colorful fruits and vegetables that give you vitamins and minerals that is so important for your brain, you don't forget foods that have omega-3 and omega-6, okay? So these are foods such as walnuts sunflower seeds, oily fish like salmon, sardines. Make sure all of this is in your daily diet.
我们最后一个第五个这个方法 our fifth and final recommendation 是我们的这个饮食方法。饮食里要有这个颜色多彩的这些水果跟蔬菜，还有也是要有这些 omega 3和6的食品，就是我们坚果类的食品，还有可能我们比较油的鱼，像我们的沙丁鱼啦，还有我们的三文鱼，好吗？这就是我们5个不同的方法。This is our 5 recommendations. So let's go and see a summary slide. 我们去看看一个总结的 slide， 好吗？看看一下，回顾一下今天学的东西。Let's take a look, do a summary of what we have learned today. Okay? So let's go and take a look. 我们去看一下。Okay, welcome back. 欢迎回来。I hope all of you have learned about our MCI and our dementia today. 我希望你们今天学到了我们这个 MCI 的症状，还有我们失智症的症状，还有5个不同的方法要怎样帮助我们的大脑 and 5 different recommendations on how to help our brain health. Okay, so let's thank Darwina. 我们感谢 Darwina. 谢谢 Darwina. Thank you, Darwina.
Thank you, Alvin, for having me this week.
It's always a joy to have you on our video. 我们每次都很开心有你来我们的视频，跟我们分享你很好的知识 ，share with us your valuable knowledge and information. Okay, for our friends watching our video today, remember there's still our exercise video tomorrow. 记得我们明天还有我们运动的视频，好吗？我们明天一样时间见。I'll see you all at the same timing tomorrow, 8:30 8:30. Thank you so much, and 再见了，拜拜。
再见，拜拜。